At the beginning of the episode, we see Natsumi having breakfast. Just then, Sakun arrives. She's quite exhausted because she worked the night shift today. After that, she starts talking to Natsumi, where Natsumi tells her about the bracelet he repaired for Run. Sakun then says that this is a great opportunity for him, as until now he's only been able to sell his product thanks to Himari. His products have always been based on Himari's image. Now, they're starting to look exactly the same, and the vibe in those accessories is slowly fading. She tells him he needs to add emotions into them, whether love or hate. Natsumi feels a bit down after hearing all this and says, but the sales are still doing pretty well, right? Sakun agrees but says he should still try something different. Then she reminds him about the promise: if he doesn't open his shop by 30, she'll have the rights to it. Natsumi replies that he remembers and walks away, thinking that his sister is really annoying. In the next scene, Mikisama is talking to Rin, saying she never told him what happened yesterday. Rin responds that not much really happened. Mikisama realizes she doesn't want to tell him, so he says he won't be able to help if she doesn't share. Rin replies that she never asked for help anyway. Just then, Himari shows up. Himari and Mikisama don't get along at all, and they start behaving the same way again. Suddenly, some girls arrive and take Mikisama away. After that, Himari talks to Rin and says she has a great idea. Rin responds that she's getting a weird feeling about this. Then we see Natsumi watering his plants, thinking how nicely the flowers have bloomed. Just then, Himari appears and starts bothering him again. He asks why she's here, and she says she came to help him. Natsumi notices the pendant and says he thought she would have worn the other piece by now. He starts thinking about romantic pendants and broken heart pendants, realizing he should start designing things like that. Hearing this, Himari laughs and says, "You? Interested in romance? That's impossible." They start discussing romantic pendants. Himari begins explaining things in detail, and Natsumi jokes that she's acting like a love guru. Himari says that love and romance depend on many things and tells Natsumi he doesn't understand anything about romance, yet he wants to design romantic pendants. Then she teases that he's probably never even kissed anyone. She goes on asking things like what kind of figure he likes, what hair color he prefers, black or something else, and more silly questions. Natsumi wonders why she's acting so strange today. He says he can't even talk properly to girls, and now she's talking about kissing. Himari shyly suggests he could try kissing her if he wants. Natsumi is shocked and immediately refuses, saying there's no romantic feeling between them for that to happen. Himari explains that he's her best friend and they could just try it. Natsumi starts thinking maybe they could, but doing it as friends wouldn't be right. Then Himari gets very close to him and, pointing at her lips, says, "Now you're ready, right?" Natsumi's heart starts racing and he's panicking inside. Just as Himari is about to kiss him, Natsumi closes his eyes. When he opens them, he sees Himari laughing hard. She was messing with him. She mocks him even more. Natsumi thinks to himself that, honestly, she's really cute and no guy would say no to kissing her. Then Himari says, "Be ready on Saturday." Natsumi asks, "Ready for what?" She replies, "It's a surprise, you'll find out then." Next, we see Natsumi on the day before Saturday and he's waiting for Himari. Actually, it's Himari who is waiting for Natsumi. She sees him and says he's looking pretty good, stylish too. Natsumi thinks to himself that Himari is always cute, but today she looks a different kind of cute. Then Himari says there will be a guest with them. Natsumi doesn't know who it is. We find out that Rin will be joining them as well. All three of them are sitting in a cafe, and Natsumi is confused about what's going on, like why are the two girls and he there together? Himari starts talking about his products, saying that they're getting too similar and it's time for a change. She hints that Rin might be a lucky charm for them and would make a great new model. Natsumi is surprised and asks how she found out. He wonders if Himari told her that he makes all the accessories. Himari says she didn't tell anything or Rin figured it out herself. Rin explains that she noticed the variety of jewelry he had and guessed it. Himari repeats that it's time to change the model and she feels Rin will be lucky for them. Natsumi thinks this is happening too fast, they didn't even plan this. They continue discussing the topic for a while. Then Rin goes to call her mom. Natsumi turns to Himari and asks what she's really trying to do. Himari says it's a great idea and he should give it a try. Natsumi asks why they're even doing it. Himari replies, "That's a secret. I'll tell you later." After that, Natsumi is seen buying many items at the accessories store. The other girls are surprised, especially Rin, who is really shocked. Then both girls start checking out pendants on Rin and making silly comments, which aren't very important. That's why I'm not explaining much, but let me tell you this. Himari kept calling Natsumi and Rin repeatedly, saying they should spend time together while she would leave. But Natsumi said she couldn't just leave like that and started acting a bit weird. Seeing this, Rin began laughing a lot. Then Himari came back and told Natsumi to stop joking so much. After that, Himari began checking which pendant would look good on Rin by placing some on her neck. Natsumi also thought the pendant would actually look great on her. He went to decide which one to try. Then Himari said, "You should try it yourself since you can check it better that way." Natsumi replied, "But won't Rin have a problem with that?" Rin responded, "No, I won't have any problem." So Natsumi chose a pendant and went to put it on Rin. And literally, when he was putting it on her, Rin blushed hard and went completely blank. Seeing this, Himari was very happy because her plan was working. After that, Himari started teasing Rin even more, and Rin became extremely embarrassed. Again, she grabbed Himari by the neck and lifted her up. In the next scene, Natsumi and Rin go to a flower shop. Natsumi said they had already bought most of the parts and now they were going to check flowers. Rin liked one flower a lot, and Natsumi started explaining about it. A nice conversation started between them, but then Rin got shy again and walked ahead. Himari then asked Natsumi, "So, what do you think about Rin?" Natsumi replied, "She seems pretty perfect. I think we can try many pendants on her." Himari then said, "Yes, I know I'm great," and extended her hand towards Natsumi. He asked, "What do you want now?" She replied, "I want a drink," clearly asking for money. But Natsumi refused directly and Himari left to get the drink herself. While leaving, she said she needed to help them both. So by now, you must have understood Himari was trying to bring those two closer. But at the same time, she was a bit sad because she felt like Rin was going to take her place. Then you asked Rin when she and Himari became friends. Rin said that during their childhood, she used to deliver cakes to people's homes, and one day she went to Himari's house too. Himari used to read books alone, but would happily accept the cake when Rin brought it. That's how they became friends. Later, Natsumi asked what type of flowers Rin liked, and she replied, "Big flowers." Then Natsumi accidentally looked in the wrong place and said, "Big flowers would really suit you." Rin turned around and blushed a lot. Then Natsumi noticed a dew flower and asked how that would be. He said that it represented love beautifully. Rin looked at the flower and liked it too. And seriously, who wouldn't like that flower? Tell me in the comments. Natsumi started explaining more about the flower, but suddenly realized he was saying too much. He apologized, saying he was a boring person. He picked up the flower and said they should leave now. But Rin stopped him and asked why he liked those flowers so much. Natsumi replied, "I know you're a model, but I can't tell you personal stuff." He was about to finish when Rin insisted, "You must tell me." Then he shared that the flower blooms only for a day, has a beautiful fragrance, and many other features. He started sharing a memory from his past. How once, he went to a garden with his parents, and a little girl got lost. He helped her find her parents. That girl liked one particular flower a lot, so he gave it to her. He now thinks that flower must have wilted by now. But after that incident, he developed a deep interest in flowers. He hopes to find that girl and the flower again one day. He said he knows it sounds a bit cheesy, but apologized. Natsumi also revealed that only Himari knew about this story until now. Then Rin started sharing her side. She remembered a boy's face she had met in a garden long ago. He had given her a red flower and said it looked beautiful in her black hair. Before that, she disliked her black hair, but that day made her feel otherwise. Hearing all this, Natsumi was shocked. Rin smiled sweetly and said, "I think you found that girl." After that, we see Himari sitting sadly at home. She was thinking about what Rin had told her the previous day. About the boy who gave her a flower in the garden and became someone more than a best friend. Himari thought, Natsumi told me the story a long time ago that he gave a flower to a girl in the garden and that girl is more than just a best friend to him. She felt like she was no longer needed in Natsumi's life. Even though she was happy for him, she couldn't bring herself to look into his eyes again. She thought, maybe this is where my and Natsumi's journey ends. And with this sadness, the episode ends here. So tell me in the comments, how did you like today's video? If you liked the video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. We'll meet again in the next video. Till then, goodbye.